Happy Halloween. I hope everyone is having a great start to their work week. I'm meteorologist Alexis Walters. So we've got some tricks, we've got some treats, we got a little bit of both for this forecast. And we've got some warmer weather on the way after the showers we see today and early tomorrow. So headlines, what is the weather story this coming week? What we've got going on is we have showers around today. They're really off and on, pretty spotty at this point. As we get into our Tuesday, they will wrap up rather quickly. And then we're looking for some 70s to close out the work week. On top of that, long range, it looks like some colder air might be moving in, but not until after the first week of November. So I'm pulling you guys up right now on Facebook. If you have any questions, drop a comment. Also, just let me know you're there. Give me a happy Halloween. Let me know what your favorite candy is for Halloween as well, and whether or not you're rooting for the Browns tonight and going to be at the game. A lot of people wondering, are you going to be rained on at that game as well? And there is a chance, but I'll show you that it's a slim chance on our futurecast. So let's go ahead and get to satellite and radar first of all. So we've got this low pressure system. It's creating this counterclockwise rotation. It's dragging in southerly air, which is warmer air, but it's also bringing the moisture along with it. Now, the bulk of the rain passed over us last night into early tomorrow morning, but you'll notice to the west here, we still have a little bit left over, straggling through Indiana and Illinois. This will continue to move to the northeast. As it does, that's when we'll see those showers start to reinvigorate a little bit this evening. Here's a look a little bit closer to home. So most of us are dry right now. No real weather worries for your lunch hour. So shower times, we could see, again, some redevelopment around 8, 9 o'clock, especially west and then up towards Cleveland. Temperature-wise, we're sitting well. We're several degrees warmer than we were yesterday, Cleveland and west. East, it's just a degree or two cooler. And then here's a look at the temperatures right now. Upper 50s east to mid 60s already in the west. Hour by hour on Futurecast, here's a look at what you can expect. Now keep in mind, this is one model. It could be that we see an isolated shower pop up in another area than what you see here on this Futurecast, but there is a slim chance for some showers. So here's a look hour by hour. Again, very spotty, temperatures in the mid and upper 60s. There's that redevelopment from 8 to 10 p.m. that I talked about there, starting from west, moving towards the Cleveland area. So we could see a shower around Cleveland, 10, 10:30. Of course, that Browns game will still be going on. So I've been saying, take the poncho, take the umbrella with you just as a precaution. Chances are you might not need it, but if that shower decides to develop right over Cleveland, you'd be better safe than sorry, right? Tomorrow morning, if we see any showers, it'll be early in the day. Temperatures will only fall to the 50s, and we'll see some sunshine by the afternoon. As for Wednesday, cold to start, upper 30s and low 40s because of the lack of cloud cover, but then the afternoon's looking a lot better. So if you're heading out, going to do some trick-or-treating this evening, most places do it, I think, around 5 to 8 p.m., here's a look at what you can expect. Temperatures will be comfortable. You won't need to dress like it's winter over the Halloween costumes, but again, have an umbrella just handy. And then here's a look at your tailgate forecast for that Browns game tonight. Winds will be on the lighter side. It will get a little bit breezy, but it shouldn't be making us feel much colder than it actually is. And again, by the time you're heading home from the game, around 11, 11:30, it'll be chilly, but it won't be super cold. Definitely jacket weather, that's for sure. And it should be easy to just throw on a nice rain jacket over top of that if you need to. So here's a look at Futurecast big picture. I mentioned the low pressure system moves through pretty quickly. Clouds clear out. We see high pressure develop, and then that sticks around not only for Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday as well. Additional rainfall, here's what we can expect. Not a ton. It's going to be on the lighter side, and it'll be pretty spotty. We've already picked up, I think, 1/4 of an inch in some areas. It's been on the lighter side, that's for sure. And then long range, our outlook temperature-wise, we're staying mild through the rest of the 8-day forecast, but you'll notice to the west and northwest, some cooler air starts to sink in. We'll see temperatures drop a little bit as we get into the 7th, 8th, but it's the question of whether or not this cold air can really sink far enough south that it impacts us, but looking to definitely impact the northwest portion of the United States. Here's a look at the next 8 days for you. Steadily in the 60s until we get to Thursday and Friday. We'll be on either side of 70. Yes, 70. That's your treat for the 8-day. And mild and sunny until Sunday. That's when we'll see temperatures drop a little bit. A cold front passes over. We slip back into the low 60s with some spotty showers. So a nice dry stretch is on the way. We just have to get through this wet weather tonight. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if we have any questions here. Happy Halloween, you guys, too, by the way. Hope everyone's having a great start to their work week. All right, not seeing any specific questions, so if you think of anything, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I will do my best to answer. You can also head over to fox8.com. The forecast discussion has this entire breakdown there as well. Take care.